The shared sky season is upon us in Pokemon Go, and it sees the return of Mega Rayquaza, but not in the way that you might think. In this video, I will be going through all of the details for the season, and I'll be going through some tips including which raids are worth raiding. So the season has begun on June 1st, and it will go up until September 3rd. Starting with the raids, in 5-star raids for June, we have Zapdos from June 1st up until the 10th. Following this will be Landorus in its incarnate form from the 10th to the 19th. It will also have a raid hour on the 12th. Then Yveltal will be returning to 5-star raids from the 19th to the 28th of June, and it will have 2 raid hours, one on the 19th and one on the 26th. And lastly, Hoa will be in 5-star raids from June 28th up until July 8th, and it will have a raid hour on July 3rd. For the Mega raids, we have Mega Gyarados from the 1st of June up until the 10th, then we have Mega Alakazam from the 10th to the 19th. Mega Charizard Y will then take over from the 19th of June up until the 28th, and lastly, Mega Tyranitar will be in Mega raids from June 28th up until July 8th. Shadow Raikou will be returning to 5-star Shadow raids for the weekends in June. And also Mega Rayquaza will be returning to Pokemon Go, but this time it will be in Elite raids. These raids will be taking place on June 29th from 12 PM till 1 PM and from 5 PM till 6 PM. If you didn't already know, Elite raids are a type of raid that can be done in person only, so only the free orange raid passes and the premium green battle passes can be used to join these raids. They do also have raid eggs that take up to 24 hours to hatch, so at least you have some time to plan which raids that you want to do and organize a group for them. And usually upon completion of an elite raid, there will be event themed spawns around the host gym, but historically this feature hasn't been very consistent, so we'll just have to wait and see if we do actually get these spawns. I will be going through how good each of these raid bosses are and which ones are worth using your raid passes on later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. So that's it for the raids. Moving on to the events for the month, we have already had the Stadium Sites event, but the next event will be from the 7th to the 12th, which will be the Slumbering Sands event. So during that event on June 9th, there will also be a community day which will feature Goomy, and this will take place between 2 PM and 5 PM local time. So the next event will be the Spelunker's Cove event, which will take place between the 15th to the 18th of June. The Scorching Steps event will then follow from the 21st to the 25th. Cyndaquil Community Day Classic will take place on the 22nd between 2 PM and 5 PM local time. So following this, the 8th anniversary party event will run from June 28th until July 3rd. And lastly, there will be Mega Rayquaza Elite raids taking place on June 29th. So these are all the events for the month, but what about the Spotlight Hours? So Spotlight Hours do take place every Tuesday between 6 PM and 7 PM local time, and during June we have Makuhita on June 4th with 2 times Catch Candy, we have Wingull on the 11th with 2 times Transfer Candy, on the 18th will be Roggenrola with 2 times Evolution XP, and lastly on the 25th will be Morlul with 2 times Catch Stardust. And this last Spotlight Hour featuring Morlul will be especially worth playing because as well as the 2 times Catch Stardust, Morlul is also a Stardust boosted Pokemon that gives 500 Stardust per catch normally, so with the event bonuses and if you use a star piece you will get 1500 Stardust per Morlul catch during this hour. So with the new season comes new seasonal wild encounters. In cities we have Magneton, Houndour, Ralts, Skitty, Makuhita, Trubbish and Dedenne. In forests we have Bellsprout, Ledybut, Sunkern, Linoon, Breloom, Skorupi and Fungus. In mountains will be Diglett, Shuckle, Slakoth, Vibrava, Excadrill, Dwebble and Bunnelby. In beaches and near water you will encounter Poliwhirl, Horsey, Chinchou, Surskit, Finneon, Timpole and Jellicent. In the northern hemisphere the spawns will be Hisuian Growlithe, Skarmory, Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Clamperl and Beldum, and for the southern hemisphere we will have Scyther, Hisuian Sneasel, Bagon, Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup and Bronzor. And in eggs for the season, in 2km eggs will be Shelder, Pichu, Togepi, Smoochum and Woobat. In 5km eggs you'll see Vanillite, Cutiefly, Sprigatito, Fuecoco and Quaxley. For 5km adventure sync eggs you'll get Gligar, Cranidos, Shieldon, Chingling and Mantite. In 7km eggs will be Alolan Geodude, Galarian Slowpoke, Alolan Grimer, Galarian Farfetch'd and Galarian Stunfisk. 7km route rewards will be Hisuian Growlithe, Paldean Wooper, Hisuian Sneasel, Pawniard and Carbink. In 10km eggs will be Tyrant, Amora, Goomy, Carbink and Charcadet, and in 10km adventure sync eggs will be Emolga, Dino, Goomy, Rockruff and Turtonator. Note that these aren't all of the possible hatches that you can get from these eggs this season, they are just the featured highlights. So for research breakthroughs for the season you will get an encounter with either Hisuian Growlithe, Larvitar or Dino, Axew, Furfrou or Jangmo-O. The seasonal bonuses bonuses will be 1 additional special trade per day, you'll have a higher chance of receiving Candy XL when walking your buddy, and you'll have increased XP for your first catch of the day every day. The dates for the community days for this season will be June 9th featuring Goomy, June 22nd for Cyndaquil Community Day Classic, and then there'll be 2 other community days, one on July 21st and one on August 31st. There will also be free monthly timed research available each month of this season. There is also an update to Go Battle League with scheduled leagues and cups available throughout the season. There'll be a Go Battle Week running from August 16th to August 20th with bonuses of 4 times Stardust from win rewards. You'll be able to do up to 100 battles each day, and there'll be a free battle themed timed research rewarding the avatar item Lana style wig. The rest of this avatar item set you can get by leveling up past Ace rank. And also for this event, Pokemon encountered via the Go Battle League win rewards will have a greater variance of IVs, so basically they won't have an IV floor like they normally do, which is 10-10-10. Instead they'll have no IV floor, so you can get those PvP IVs. For Go Battle League this season, there will be some attack adjustments for these moves, and there'll be attack availability updates. Thunder Punch will be available to use on each of these Pokemon, Low Kicks will be able to learn Counter, Satoddle and Satitan will be able to learn Powder Snow, Naganadel will get Dragon Claw, all of these Pokemon will be able to learn Swift, and these Pokemon will be able to learn Fly. And with the new season, there will be themed stickers available from spinning Pokestops, opening gifts, and for purchase in the in-game shop. So that's it for all of the details for June, but how good are each of the raid bosses? So starting with 5-star raids, Zapdos could be worth raiding because it is a strong electric type raid attacker and it's top 10 in its shadow form. It's also ranked 87 in the Ultra League with 112-13 IVs, and it is ranked 79 in the Master League with 15-15-15 IVs. Landorus Incarnate is currently ranked 49 in the Master League, but it will be better in Go Battle League and as a raid attacker when it gets access to legacy move Sandsear Storm in the future. Yveltal could be an option to raid because it is a top flying type attacker and it is currently ranked 44 in the Master League, but in both cases it does want legacy move Oblivion Wing, which will cost you an elite charge TM. And lastly, for the 5-star raids, Ho-Oh is a good one to go after because it is currently ranked 16 in the Master League and it's also a strong fire type raid attacker. For the Mega raids, we have Mega Gyarados, which is a top 10 dark and water type attacker, and Gyarados itself is ranked 88 in the Ultra League with 0-15-14 IVs, and it is ranked 29 in the Master League. It's worth noting that it does want legacy move Aqua Tail to be at its best. It could also be worth raiding Mega Gyarados if you need Gyarados for the Dex, because otherwise it does cost 400 Magikarp candy to evolve into Gyarados. Mega Alakazam could be worth raiding because it is a top Psychic type raid attacker and the best Psychic type Mega until Mega Mewtwo releases, but that could be a while off. Mega Charizard Y is worth raiding because it is currently the top Fire type raid attacker in the game. It does have slightly lower DPS than Mega Blaziken, but with a greater TDO it gets a better ranking. Charizard itself is also ranked 80 in the Ultra League with 0-13-15 IVs. Mega Tyranitar will be one to go after because it is the best Dark type raid attacker in the game and a top 5 rock type attacker. Tyranitar itself is ranked 101 in the Master League. Shadow Raikou will be back and it is worth raiding if you can because it is the best electric type raid attacker in the game. It's also ranked 92 in the Master League, so it could be an option there. Mega Rayquaza will be available, but sadly it will only be in elite raids, so not a lot of people will actually be able to do this raid, but if you do manage to get a team together to do it, it's well worth doing so because it is the best dragon and flying type raid attacker and overall just a really high damage Pokemon, meaning it is often viable in pretty much any raid battle even if it does just neutral damage. Rayquaza is also ranked 63 in the Master League. So out of all of the raids, Mega Rayquaza does have the highest priority, but for most people it won't be doable because they are in person only. Other than Mega Rayquaza, there are actually quite a few good raid bosses this month, but it does depend on whether you're after certain raid attackers or Pokemon for Go Battle League. And with that said, if you do want to know more about any of the Go Fests going on in 2024, then I recommend you check out this video next.